Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sparkle. Yes, that is my real name, Sparkle Marissa. Um, I refer to myself as Sprinkle or Sparkle. It's a long story behind that, but yes, thank you for tuning in. If you're new here, thank you for joining. And you all may be new here because I haven't done a video in a long time. But I wanted to get back into doing long format videos. It's been a long time since I've done one of those. I do a lot of shorts, but I want to get back into the swing of things. So thank you for joining. And today, I just wanted to do a short get to know me, so people could get to know a little bit about the person that they're watching. We don't know each other personally. Some of us we do, but just just a little tidbits about me. Me and my life, not too personal, can't be all of my business, but just a little bit about who I am. So yeah, so if you're interested in that, stick around and yeah, let's get to it. Hello. So how did we get here? Again, my name is Sparkle, and yes, that is my real name. I am 48, soon to be 49 in October. And I was named after the movie Sparkle that came out in 1976, the same year that I was born. And shout out to my auntie in heaven who convinced my mother to name me Sparkle instead of naming me Erica. Because don't I look like a sparkle? I'm sure I do. Um, let's see, I'm 48. I'll be 49 in October 15th to be exact. I have been married for, guess what, next month for 25 years to the same wonderful man. And he is actually a pastor. We'll get into that a little bit later. I am the mother of 4 young adults. My oldest is 23. My second oldest is 20, about to be 22. Third oldest is 20, and my youngest is 16. I have 3 sons and 1 beautiful daughter. I live in the Chicagoland area, born and raised. Yes, born and raised in the Chicagoland area. Still live in the Chicagoland area as well. And let's get into a little bit of why I love fashion. I think my love for fashion has developed from my mother, and she wasn't into like high fashion and things like that. But my mother was a Christian woman, and she always just looked good. She was always put together. I never saw my mom go out the house look crazy. Looking all kind of ways. She always was presentable. And that's just how I grew up. So I think I fashioned myself after her. I just can't go outside looking any kind of way. I just can't do it. I just can't do it because I never saw that. And although my mother I don't know if she ever really said, don't go out looking any kind of way. But because of what I saw, that's what I patterned myself after. And I hope I'm doing the same thing for my daughter. So that is a part of the reason why I love fashion. And I'm not a high-end fashion girly either. I like, those things, but I kind of just like what I like. Shop where I like to shop. It doesn't matter where you get it from. My mother used to thrift. I like to go thrifting. My daughter likes to go thrifting now. So, yeah. And I just think I just got my own personal style. I like to look how I look. I'm not trying to mimic or look like anybody else. I just want to look like me and be comfortable and presentable and be confident in who I am, because there was a time that I really wasn't confident in who I am. But at this big age, I'm comfortable in who I am. I know what looks good on me and I know what doesn't. And I'm not going to put myself into things that don't fit me. That's both physically and metaphorically. I'm not going to fit into things that don't fit me. I've learned that I stay in my lane. and I know my lane. And I think that comes across in the things that I wear. Me comes out when you see me, in these streets. So that's a little bit about how I guess, became to love fashion or style or whatever you want to call it. What else? I work in education. I have been working in education for now 14 years. I worked at an all girls high school for a while. Worked in high schools for a while, for maybe 10 years, and now I work in the elementary side, which I love, and I will probably stay in that sector until it's time for me to go and make my transition. What else? Um, like I stated before, my husband is a pastor. Yeah, so I'm also a pastor's wife. So that comes with, its own, set of things. It's not bad things. It's not a bad thing. But you know, I'm developing in that role as well. And my fashion and my style comes out there as well. People know. I'm not the pastor's wife with the big hats and the suits and stuff like that. That ain't how I roll. So if you ever in the Chicagoland area and you want to come see us, you can come see me at Faith City Church Chicago on 9152 South on Ashland. I'm always gonna plug my church because I love my church. Come see us. All right, what else? What else? I love glasses. I have to wear them. Um, I didn't love wearing when I was younger, but now it's a must. I have to wear glasses, but it's a part of my style. It's a part of me. So my glasses most times are fashionable. I like to have multiple pairs to wear so I can wear them with different outfits. Let's see, my personality. I call myself a extroverted introvert. I was kind of forced to be extroverted. My husband is an extrovert. I'm more of an inside person, but I've learned to be outside. So I'm an extroverted introvert, but I'm cool being by myself. I'm fine with that. And on this channel, hey, I'm a Jesus girl. I love the Lord. Hey, I love the Lord. That it is what it is. I love the Lord, and that may be a problem for some people, but it's not a problem for me. Never ashamed to say that I love the Lord. And when I say I love the Lord, I'm specifically talking about Jesus Christ. Let's be clear. That's how I roll. That's how I roll. Yeah. So on this channel, you can look for, I think, authenticity. I'm not trying to be nobody else. I'm staying in my lane. Um, just sharing pieces of who I am. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the ride. Yeah. So look for some more content from me. I'm trying to be more consistent. And yeah, thank you for joining. And you all have a great day. See you next time.